of the reviewing officer. The special guest of honor and reviewing officer for today's historic occasion, His Excellency President Asiwaju.
Bye, my people, now welcome to this channel. We know say we dey always pray for Tifnubu make he no buy, because say he go dey alive when we go declare Biafra, because their impunity don't reach the level at which they must all see Biafra when he come. Another update now, Dr. Matanga, the international lawyer, human rights lawyer, where they speak for the voice of Biafra. Make now listen.
Sarkozy is, I think you know, Sarkozy is the one who killed Muammar Gaddafi. That's the man I'm looking for.
Right.
So if he ever flies anywhere in the territory of African Union, I bet he will not go back to France. That's it. That's Dr. Matanga for you.
Okay. But
this is a man who stole Gaddafi's money, went and used it for his election. A court in France found him guilty and sentenced him to 1 year. So why are we Africans so stupid that we cannot use that evidence in Paris to take it to the African court and say, when you see this man, just ask him from Krugerback National Park, where he's going to see the animals, bring him to court before he leaves for Paris on bail.
That's why, Dr. Matanga, that's why we are saying that Biafrans are telling the world, we don't even need to get a DNA test of Buhari to know that the man going about saying he's Buhari is not Buhari. So we all know that. So we don't even need a DNA to tell us that. Even a child.
Yeah, you might not need the DNA, but the court might need DNA to sentence him. Are you here? Are you with me now?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
For you, for you, you don't need the DNA.
We don't need it.
But the court, the only baby in London, in central London, will need the DNA of Buhari. Is he the real one, or is he the one already in another shell grave? So once they do that, then they sentence him.
The thing is that the place you're calling is where all the lies mabus. If you understand what my term.
My sister, don't even worry.
Okay.
I've also lived here. I came here when I was 29. I've lived here 40 years. So don't worry. I also know the corners. I know my children are now big. You can kill me if you want.
Okay.
That time I was worried.
Thank you.
That time I was worried. They were young. They wouldn't know where to go. But now they are married. One of them has given you 5 good children. And those are the younger boys I'm fighting for.
Okay, thank you so much. Even the caption you used today, Nigeria should be expelled from the Commonwealth for abuse of human rights, is enough for me for today. So I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Very appreciated.
We must shout. We must tell everybody that this place, that man Tifnubu you see with those big clothes wearing around, he can't make even a speech for 10 minutes. He's finished. But human is finished. Yes, finito.
It's incredible.
He's finished. He's gone. He can't speak for 10 minutes. Have you ever seen Buhari, Mr. Tifnubu speaking for more than 10 minutes?
The funny thing is that the same people who knew quite well everything about him, they initially, when he was sworn in as the president of Nigeria, some of them stayed clear. But after a while, because of what they intend to gain from Nigeria, they started supporting him, which is so hypocritical. It's unfair, because when you talk about something good, you should stick to it. Not when after a while you turn around to support evil. That's I don't have any respect for all this the West anymore. They don't deserve our respect at all.
You can't have respect for the conservative government whose owners are the richest people who drill the oil in America. In Nigeria, sorry. You didn't know that?
I know.
The conservative government in Britain is for the rich people.
I know.
The Labour government, where I belong to 47 years, is for the poor people like us, downtrodden, the black minority, those refugees like Matanga, who arrived there as a refugee and studied in the same universities they have.
And they are not ashamed. They are not ashamed that it is our oil that they use to call themselves.
Of course, for elections.
For rich countries, but the same people you look down on are the ones feeding you, and then you go behind to say that you're giving us aid. Shame on them.
Yes. So, what aid? You look at Nigerians who go to the. I want to give you Teddy. I know I'm going to allow you to come in, Teddy. I want to give you people on this platform education on one thing. Over 10,000 Nigerians every day. Over 10,000 go to the American embassy for visa every day. Out of 10,000, you pay how much naira? Anybody here who knows how much naira for a visa to go to America? When you apply for an American visa, how much do you pay? Anybody who knows the figure here? Mr. Teddy, Teddy, do you know the figure? You are making noise.
You can remove him or you mute his mic.
I'll mute his mic.
Did you ask me a question?
Yes, I was asking you a question. Yeah. Yeah, I was asking you a question. How many? Do you know how much you pay for an American visa? If you want to go to America, how much money do you pay in naira?
In naira, I didn't pay actually. My visa I got when I was in UAE. I didn't pay in naira.
Yeah, but how much? I American visa? Anybody who knows? Okay.
In Nigeria, honestly, I don't know how much they pay. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Close your mic and let me tell you, use the Ugandan style.
Okay.
In Uganda, every day, there are 5,000. Mr. Teddy, can you mute your mic, please? In Uganda, every day, 5,000 Ugandans go to the embassy of America to seek a visa, either for work, for travel, my relative, this 5,000. Each person pays $147. Are you hearing me? If you have a calculator there, it's a non-refundable. Am I wrong?
You're correct.
You are not wrong. You're correct.
Non-refundable money. Can you see how this imperialists work on us? Non-refundable. Out of 5,000, only 500 people each day are given visas. 4,500, their visas are collapsed. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are.
Hello?
Yes, we are.
But the money is not refunded. Have you seen how much money they make every day? American embassy makes that money 4,500 times $147. How that? Look at the amount of money they make every day in one country. For you to go and see nothing, but to go and see violence in America, where a small boy can pull out an AK-47 and kill you. They have nothing for us to see there. Africa has got enough for us to see. Big lions, big waterfalls like the ones in Nigeria, which you have not used to make electricity. There are very many.
Sorry.
Good women in Nigeria.
Sorry, David.
Good women in Nigeria. Wait. Good women from Emo State in Nigeria.
David Matanga, please. Our chief of staff is here. Her name is Dr. Ngozi. Yeah. So please.
I am going to call him to come up.
Her name is Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. You can see her on the
I have talked.
Yeah.
Tell her to raise the fingers to pick the microphone. I will send her the microphone. Now, I want you to know someone touched on aid, on what they give us, that they are giving us. Do you know that is our money they give us back? They say we have given aid to Uganda. It is the visa money. It is the visa money they collect from us every day. Did you know that trick? Why should America have an embassy everywhere? Because they collect free money from hapless Africans like you and me. You are lining up, you are paying. Why is it that if you don't get the visa, they refund your money? Have they ever refunded your money? Do they refund your money when you fail to get the visa?
No way, no way.
There you are. Use your brains now and see how these countries have exploited us. I was talking to my government official this morning on phone from Accra. I was talking to him. I said, when I become a minister of state for internal affairs in charge of immigration, American will pay $2,000 for a visa before he comes to see my Uganda Makshoni Falls and our gorillas in Mount Renzori. We have the best gorillas on the planet Earth. Before you come to see them, $2,000 per visa. That's how countries in Europe collect money on us. All of us are some of us are in Europe. I can see very many of you here. We lose money that way. We lose money. We pay these people. We pay these institutions. Have you seen that? In fact, the money that they send back to us, it is our money. The visa money of failed applications is what pays the salaries of all these ambassadors. Have you seen that? We are useless people, Africans. We are black. We are, because they called us what? We are in trouble. So when they get a poor leader, a bad leader, like Mr. Tifnubu, who cannot speak for 10 minutes, they utilize him. You think if you don't take more of these messages to them, the more you take to them, the more they say, oh, they know. These people know about it. Eh? Now in their rooms, they are thinking, are they aware of this? So the more, that's why they are intelligence systems, isn't it? Why are there intelligence systems? There are intelligence systems in the world because they find out that do they know about it? You think for Tony Blair to go and invade Iraq, didn't the British government know that they are using a fake dossier? They knew. But they used the wrong dossier to go and invade Iraq and destroy it. They finished it. Hello? They finished Iraq. And then later on, he came and said, I'm sorry. The dossier we used was fake. But unfortunately, they have destroyed the country. So when you are in this war, you must think in all spheres. You must look at every part, every publicity that can bring the plight of the people of Biafra. Utilize it. Utilize it. If you can speak about the plight of the people of Biafra suffering, being killed by an army which is supposed to protect them, use it. Use it. Use that, and Africa will rise and shine again. But I'm not going to sit here and call for African unity when one part of Africa is bleeding.
So
Let's hear.
yeah, Doctor, please, Dr. Ngozi, our Chief of Staff, please, can you take up the mic? Maybe if you have any question for Dr. Matanga, please. She is there. I don't know. Maybe she's requesting for mic because I'm not a co-host. So I think Dr. Matanga.
No, I can't see. I can't see. Any request is.
Yeah. Her name is Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, or just Ngozi Orabueze.
She's here.
Yes, she's Ngozi Orabueze.
She's here. You have become the spokeswoman. No wonder you are called the mouthpiece.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought up this is another way of a fight. We can use so many methods in exposing dictatorship, in exposing brutality. There are several ways of slaughtering a cat. Dr. Ngozi will tell you that there are so many ways a patient can be saved. Mine is a political legal bypass. I'm now using a bypass. If the heart is broken down, I'll use a bypass to reach the heart to pump in the truth. The truth here is Commonwealth needs to wake up. They need to know, as those leaders assemble in Samoa in 2 months' time to 3 months' time, they need to know that there is something wrong taking place in a place called Southeast Nigeria. So thank you very much. Dr. Ngozi, just a minute, and I call this gentleman called Teddy. Teddy has been on this microphone for a long time. Teddy, what do you have to tell us?
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Masanga. This is my actually second time of your space. The other time we were talking extensively on the roadblocks in the southeastern part of Nigeria, the Biafran side, and we deliberated on it extensively, which you offered some good advice and narrated their war story of when you went on Christmas somewhere in the East and how long you spent when your colleague or somebody else, your friend, came after some days due to roadblocks from Onitsha and so on and so forth. I remember that was the first time I joined your space.